Good morning. So I am going to go over the names that we liked but did not use. So this little boy does have a name. It is officially set in stone. And I am very pleased with his name. Josh actually is the one that picked out his first name. I picked out the middle name, and it has a very strong meaning to us. And I will, once we let you guys know his official name, we will go over how we came up with his name, where we were when we came up with his name. And so it will be another whole nother journey story with that. We have announced it to some family members that ask, we do tell them. It's not some deep secret. I wanted to keep it a secret, but then I found Josh telling everybody in there, all his friends in his little circle. So I was like, if you can tell, then I can tell. So that's pretty much how it went. So when people ask, I tell them. However, we're not going to announce it to you guys until he is hopefully born a healthy baby. So, and introduce you to him with his name. So that is the plan. I will tell you his initials though, so you can keep your mind going, but I'll wait till the end to do that. So let me tell you guys, we had no boy names at all. We had our girl name already set. We really thought this was a girl. The minute we found out we were pregnant, I think at like 7 or 8 weeks, we went out to breakfast and I said, what do you think about this name? And Josh absolutely loved the name. And so we were like, that's going to be her name. That will be her name. I will not tell you that name just in case we get pregnant again and it's a girl. We're probably going to use that name. So yeah. So needless to say, you guys, we were shocked when it was a boy. And we had absolutely no names. So it took us a little while to come up with his name. So these are the names that we liked. We don't have many. There's not a big list. So there was a couple names that we liked that we put on our list to discuss further. And the first name is Colton Michael. Michael after my stepdad, who has been really my dad. However, I wanted to spell it different. So something I want you guys to know is I have 2 L's in my name, which is very unique. And I want my child, my son, to have something unique as well and carry on a double initial, just like I do. A double letter is his name, whether it's his first or his middle. So when we were discussing it, Colton would be spelled traditional, but Michael would not. Michael would be spelled Mikkal. And I have my list over here, so if you see me keep on looking over here, that's why. So it would have been spelled very different. So that way we could have had the 2 K's in there to represent me and my 2 L's. So like Willow has 2 L's as well. Deanna had 2 N's. The only thing that we never did was Jonathan didn't have any double letter because you couldn't fit a double letter in there somehow. And that name was just meant really a lot to Josh. So there was no double letters in Jonathan, but there was in Deanna and there was in Willow. So I plan on keeping that moving forward. So his name does have a double letter in it, just so you guys know. We did change the spelling of his name from the traditional way, so we can make it work for us. So anyways, so Colton Michael was the first name that we liked. The second one was Everett Michael. Now, Everett has 2 T's, so we would spell Michael the traditional way. So Everett would be traditional spelling as well as Michael. I liked that name a lot, but we did not use it. So the last full name that we liked together was Kingston John. This was one that we did not have a double letter in it either. It was going to be spelled traditionally, just like Jonathan Christopher was. And ultimately, Josh really did not like it. It was just not his favorite, so it went to the bottom of the list. So, and then after I thought about it, Kingston John, I would think of Elton John. I don't know why, but since we decided when we put that name on our list, I was just like, yeah, not really feeling it. So, but I love the name of Kingston. I really do. But the only thing that really matched with it was John. And it had meaning to, because that's Josh's adopted dad's name is John. So, and it's his middle name as well. Josh's middle name. So, then there was a couple names that we really liked. Well, I really liked. I can't even say Josh because Josh did not like them. But I really liked that we just didn't use, and because I am a strong believer that both parents need to agree on the name and not just one. So these are the 3 names. There's only 3 of them that I thought was so adorable, so cute, and I would have loved to use. But Josh said absolutely not. So the first one is Oliver. Whether it was for a middle name or a first name, I think Oliver is just a cute little name. Like, it's just a cute little name for a cute little boy. But we could not use it, so he did not like it. The other one has more reasons why we didn't use it, which is Cole. It has a beautiful meaning. However, that was going to be used as his name currently, and it was going to be his middle name originally. But we decided not to do that for many reasons. But the main reason was one of my sisters who I no longer talk to, but it would remind me of her every time I called my son's name, and I don't need any reminders of her. So we ultimately decided not to use that, even though we felt like it was really a really good ring to it when you would say his full name. And that name is Cole. So I love the meaning of Cole. If you guys don't know what the meaning is, I can't remember what it is now, but it was a beautiful meaning. And it rang really well with his first name. But ultimately, I would hate it, and I don't want to feel that way towards my son. So we ultimately decided we will not do that. Even though it sounded beautiful together, we just, for those reasons, that's why. And then the last name, which I really love, and I still love it, you guys. And I still love it. And I'm still trying to convince Josh to change his middle name to this, but I'm having no luck. But it's Chadwick. I love it. So his first name is set in stone. We will never change his first name. We absolutely love it. His middle name, I'm on the fence still with it, even though I picked it. But I really love Chadwick, and he just didn't. So he loved the middle name we chose, because I gave him a choice. Cole and Chadwick was one of those choices. Then there was the one we did go with. And ultimately, I'm just stuck with it. I'm just stuck with it. But it has great meaning to it. So I'm happy and pleased with whatever we chose. And I love his name. So it is what it is. But Chadwick was just one of those names he just loved so much. Yeah, that and Oliver was the 2 names that I just wish we could have used some way, but we didn't. So that is all the names that we had. Like I said, it wasn't a big list because we really didn't think this was a boy. Well, I didn't think it was a boy, so I really thought it was a girl. So those are the names that we had. I loved them, and we probably will never use them. So I just wanted you guys to go over that with you. And then I will reveal his initials to you guys. So you let your minds go wild, because I guarantee you'll never figure it out. I'll be very surprised. And if you know his name, do not comment his name, because if you are a family member that has asked and already knows his name, please do not say it or comment on it. Thank you. So his initials is MDL. So I call him my little MD. So maybe he'll be a doctor. But those are his initials, and I'm still not sure about the middle name, but I have plenty of time to think about it. But I think because I say it over and over and over, I think it just might stick. But yeah, so I'm very pleased, and I can't wait to share him and his name with you guys. And we are almost halfway through this pregnancy, which is amazing to think, and everything has gone just perfectly with him so far. So yeah, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And until the next video.